I'm live, which seems very appropriate since today is in fact my birthday, the day that I celebrate being alive. Hi, welcome to my recording studio today. I'm here at the Orlando airport, hiding in a little nook. And I'm doing that because I really want to talk right now. Like, my flight got delayed by 45 minutes and I was like, perfect, it's time to make a little video. Today I want to talk about thoughts on my mind are being born and what birthday means and how we honor birthday and arriving. So I'm at the airport, so I'm very much thinking about departing and arriving, and I'll start there actually. So it's like it's my birthday and I'm spending, I just had a beautiful weekend with my tribe of women, and it was such a amazing space to be in for a few days. And I was thinking today, just being, well, I was a little cranky about today being a travel day on my birthday, and I'm reframing it. It's actually perfect. It's so perfect for a year of transition. My birthday today is actually pointing me so much to everything to my journey this past year. So, where to start? Well, okay, I'll start with waking up, because I woke up and somehow I thought that I was gonna wake up today and feel on fire and alive and exuberant and you got this, girl, and look at your life. Instead I woke up and I was this is not what on my birthday last year, as I was thinking a year ahead, I was this is not exactly where I thought I would be. So I had a lot of self-judgment around that, and this is what it's what it's like to be in transition. Of course I woke up this morning and felt what am I doing? My life is a precious gift. My life is a gift, and my attitude, especially waking up on my birthday, is, am I living a life that is worthy of me? A life that is worthy of the gift of me. And even in that, there's this achiever thing that is my arch nemesis, both my greatest power and my greatest undoing. It's not about performing. It's not about performing. And so I woke up with this idea of oh, I'm just not using my life enough because it's not pretty and shiny and I don't have all my shit together right now. So on that topic, okay. So I have a couple reframes here. This isn't very organized, whatever. Being in transition is not organized. It's messy, it's chaotic, so I will just follow my streams of thought here. So a couple of things that occurred to me are how I woke up today was perfect. It was perfect because one, I'm still very much in transition. The process is that alignment, especially if you're really out of alignment, takes a long time. It takes time and patience. I think, okay, I got paused there for a minute. Okay, I'll keep going. So, and now I've lost my train of thought. Perfect. It's all about being lost and not having perfectly clear direction. Anyhow, okay, here's what I want to say about that. I have this idea that I need to have I need to have a plan, and I need to have clarity, and I'm driving my life forward, and I'm showing up with a smile on my face all the time, and I'm energetic and there for other people. I feel right now I'm just still in the murkiness sometimes of transition. That's not how my life looks right now, but man, I have never spent a year with more tears and more smiles, and like that's the nature of it. And so um, I don't know, what am I trying to say here? Here's what we have. Here's what I want to say to all of the other high achieving women like me who have crafted their identity based on um, performing, achieving, producing. Um, it is if it is not about having your shit together. In fact, the irony is that in the apparent messiness and chaos and formlessness of my current life, I actually have far more clarity and alignment than ever before. And in not having my shit together or feeling like I don't, I actually have my shit together more than I ever have before in my life. Um, so it's worth celebrating. uh, yeah. So my other thoughts on this are like I had this moment where today, like around my birthday, where I was like, well, I just really want to reclaim what like birthday is. Like somehow, and it was so powerful for me to just pause and step back and like think, what do I expect from my birthday? Like, what is it a day for? And I think I felt like it needed to be a day where I woke up and I was like, just like beautiful and glamorous and like oozing rainbows and sunshine. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really clear why I think that. I mean, like that's great. And I think when part of me feeling like me is being those things. It's like I do have a bright, effervescent, zesty personality. Um, and like there's a much wider range that I operate within, and in fact, when I break wide open and I'm vulnerable and in pain and feeling everything, like that makes me so much more human. And yeah, so being birthday, there was my realization that I came to through a phenomenal conversation this morning, is that my birthday, like I don't need to show up and perform and be like, somehow I still was holding myself in my old identity as an achiever on my birthday. I call bullshit on that, and what I want my birthday to be is a pause point where I'm pausing to say, um, is the life I'm living, like am I choosing it intentionally? Am I making choices that are in alignment with who I am? Am I being courageous in my actions? Am I loving myself and the people around me? And the answer to all of that is, of course, yes. So yay, yay me. But I also want to reframe it this year, like this shift from I'm not like this is in my conversation, this idea of being born again came up, and I was like, you know what, in so many ways this birthday today feels like my truest feels like my truest birthday I've ever had. Because I'm choosing me and I'm loving me and I'm honoring exactly who I am in everything I'm doing. And I see myself, I see all of me, I love all of me, and I am starting over in many ways. And that I'd be like, that's what birthing is about in large part. It's a new life. And it...
For those Silver Airways passengers traveling on flight 134 with service to Fort Myers,
That's my flight.
your aircraft is in range, which means it's about 10 minutes
My
out.
aircraft is within range.
Once the plane gets here, we deplane to
I
our
love
normal
this
cleaning
video.
and security check. We will commence boarding
This
for
day is
US
so
Command
great,
Terminal
even though it's like
departure
so
339. We do apologize for the
all about
delay and
transition. So
inconvenience.
that's a good
Have a
segue to my last topic here. I've said what I need to say about it being my birthday, and I'm just celebrating all of that. Like, celebrating that we get to choose. We could be born newly every day. And I surely feel like this year is about birthing something new in me. So anyhow, okay. Last topic is, since I'm at the airport and I was feeling a little grumbly about today being a travel day, I have had this recurring dream for like 15 years that I'm at the airport, or I'm trying to get to the airport. I have this dream over and over. It's so stressful. And I'm trying to get to my gate, and I can never get to my gate. And the dream, like, it's different every time, but the basic concept is I'm trying to get to my gate. I never get there. Millions of obstacles come up, like the car breaks down, or like my suitcase falls apart and everything comes out, or like there's crazy crowds, or like I get arrested, or like who knows, all these crazy things happen. I never make it to my gate, or sometimes I get to the and I finally, about like 6 weeks ago, had a different ending to this dream. And the ending was that I get to the airport, and of course it's played out exactly the way it always does. I get there, the flight's left. But instead of feeling stressed out and angry about it, I go, wait a minute, like I look at my ticket and I'm like, I don't even want to go to this destination. I mean, it was like Scranton, PA, I think, in the dream. Sorry, no offense, you guys who live in Scranton. But the whole point is, I realized the problem all these years, for the 15 years I've been having this dream, isn't that I have the problem isn't that I couldn't get to the gate. The problem is that it wasn't the destination I was choosing. Like, here I am all stressed out, like trying to get to this place. I don't even know why I'm going there. And so the realization in the dream is like, I no longer need to be running and stressing and efforting to get to a destination. Like, the whole point is I need to choose the destination for myself. And like, having this different outcome to the dream was a total release, and I feel like that's where I am today on my birthday. I'm choosing a different destination for my life, and I have arrived. Like, I have truly arrived. And I can't figure out how to make this video be complete.